Turnitin is a plagiarism detection software, but it doesn't actually detect plagiarism, it detects textual overlap. Textual overlap is not necessarily plagiarism. Plagiarism is the theft of ideas, theoretical research ideas. It's the theft of intellectual work, right? That's what plagiarism is. Plagiarism is not using the same phrase that somebody else has used in a previous article. We have to be absolutely clear. We will support them, oppose any kind of trial by media, trial by social media, any kind of attack of that kind, and we will defend their right to a due process within the university, and we will distinguish between genuine plagiarism and accidental textual overlap. Right? It happens all the time. And here's the thing: I'm not going to defend plagiarism. I fought for intellectual academic freedom for all my life. Right? I'll tell you what, though. I was reading about Galileo, and you know what Galileo did with his students? He got them to copy his texts, to teach them how to write in a scientific way. And actually, that's been a long-standing way of teaching for quite a long time. So it's not surprising that people will do more textual overlap than they realize. And the point is, what's happened with these technologies is that we've substituted a proper understanding of what plagiarism is, that is the passing off of other people's research ideas as your own, stealing them and publishing them, for something else, which is, like I say, textual repetition or paraphrasing, failing to cite adequately. Yeah, they're not the same sin. Okay, deliberate stealing of ideas is not the same, and we have to fight to re-establish basic principles.
It's really important what you mentioned about textual overlap and plagiarism. It's completely different. And those academics who suppose to come forward and say, no, this is not plagiarism. We know, even the referees who read his work or something, they should have come forward. Follows. I never heard about Professor Jason Arde before. I'm working in engineering. He was in different uni and in different topics. I never heard of him until this week, and through social media, and then someone has resigned because of plagiarism. And then when you see it has been cleared of all plagiarism, and the campaign continued. I had the graphic that I found, the amount of articles, the harassment. Frankly, he has been killed. For me, it's not a suicide. It's the society who killed him by abandoning him, by all the harassment. Even he thought resigning, it will be the end of it. It became the worst. It's really shame that people who's supposed to protect from this plagiarism fantasy didn't speak up, and for people who has nothing to do with science spoke up. What a shame. I think this is one of the darkest time in history of UK academic.